A new way to chat here at Disrupt. We're going to talk about that next. It's Geekazine's coverage of TechCrunch Disrupt 2014 in New York City, and is brought to you by our friends over at Veeam. All right, Jeffrey Powers here with Geekazine at Disrupt, and we're here with Reno and talking about a different way to chat in Twoople. Twoople, right?
Yeah, it's Twoople, Jeffrey. And
how does that work?
Okay, so we make it easy for others to chat with you.
Okay.
You simply create a Twoople address, your own personalized Twoople address, twoople.com/John Smith.
Okay.
You share your Twoople address just like you would share any email or phone number.
Okay.
By sharing your Twoople address, others can click on your Twoople address by using any internet-ready device on your desktop, on your tablet, on your mobile phone. They could just go to their browser. They can chat with you without having to download or register an app.
Okay.
So it's universal chat. It's your universal chat handle, if you want to call it. Just like your phone number is universal, just like your email is universal. We have now provided the power for the consumer to provide an address where people can chat with them.
So what happens if I get somebody that starts to troll on and all of a sudden I start getting all these messages for Viagra or something like that?
Well, if somebody is sending you anonymous, annoying chat requests, then you have the ability to block that user, or you can also report them and the Twoople staff will take care of them. So you do control who chats with you. So when somebody does make a chat request, you can either accept or reject the chat, and then you're instantaneously communicated in a chat.
What is this web-based? Is this iOS-based? What?
It's web-based. It's also available as an app for a Twoople user to receive notifications of chats through iTunes and Android.
So how long have you guys been around?
So we conceptualized this idea in November 2012. Our founder, Pat Arlia, came up with the idea. He was having a challenge communicating with a golf store owner. He wasn't responding to telephone calls. He wasn't responding to emails. Doesn't have his his cell phone number. And he said, wouldn't it be nice if I could just chat with him? So he conceptualized this idea of Twoople, allowing somebody to create a Twoople address and sort of putting it out there to be engaged. We soft launched in Toronto. That's where we're based in Toronto. We are bootstrapped. And 6 weeks ago, we soft launched at DX3 Toronto. So that's where we are right now.
What are you looking for here at Disrupt?
We just want to create connections. We want to create awareness. We were able to get a nice article on TechCrunch, and we're able to speak to you. So if we just get a few interested bloggers or media interested in Twoople, then it lets the public aware of this service that's out there.
Being a podcaster, we want to find different ways to do different types of chats. There are some chats out there, but you have to remember usernames and passwords.
That's right.
And it gets really confusing at all. So you can actually put in a mask name and go from there. So I'll definitely be trying Twoople for one of my future shows.
Yeah, that's great, because you can, Jeffrey, you can create your own Twoople address, and if you want to have your podcasters engage with you, you just give them your Twoople address, and then you'll start receiving Twoople requests for a chat. So it's a great way for your podcasters listening to your show to provide you feedback or any type of engagement, and actually create a real-time communication. So that's what we want to do with Twoople.
When I receive, is the phone the only place I receive the chats, or can I go up on the web and reply?
So with Twoople, you can either have an app as a Twoople user and you'll receive notifications. If you don't have the app, you'll get an email notification, and then you could just go on the web browser and start chatting with anybody who has made a chat request.
Twoople.com?
It's Twoople.com, TWOOPLE.com, and Twoople stands for two people.
Oh, two people. Okay, sounds good. All right, well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much, Jeffrey.
So you created an online startup. That is awesome. But are you using virtual machines to host your files, edit your code, or even create a back-end infrastructure for your new company? If so, do you have a solution to not only back up those machines on a schedule, but also be able to replicate a machine for sandboxing, for expanding your systems, or when your idea even goes viral? Veeam Backup provides 12 powerful features that allow you to make your job easier. You could use the free tool like VeeamZip to compress a backup and put it on a removable drive for emergency rebuilds. Download the Veeam Backup Free Edition and Veeam One Free Edition and try this great software. You can even get a 3-day free trial of Veeam Backup Management Suite. Just head over to geekazine.com/Veeam, that's geekazine.com/VEEAM, and get more information. Let's keep that conversation going as well by using the hashtag BackupMyVM. BackupMyVM.